Great point, honey.
Yes, we're gonna talk. I wanted to bring up Tua next. We got to talk about Tua.
Yeah.
He is already coming back. He's already coming back. And
I actually watched the full interview of him just talking.
Please roll the clip. It's just
I have that, but just watching the whole thing, he was like very like
he's not him. He's not him. He's not him. Mm-hmm. So we got to watch this clip, and I want to. This is gonna be where I dive in.
Will you wear a Guardian cap?
Nope.
Why?
Personal choice.
What did your family say about you coming back, and how deep was that discussion?
Nobody, no one's sort of advice had affected anything that I thought in terms of returning. So no one had an effect on it. Had some conversations with my wife, but that was it.
A lot of people out there are legitimately worried about your health and making sure that you're okay.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say to those that are worried that you might get hurt again and this is something that's going to continue?
I appreciate your concern. I really do. I love this game, and I love it to the death of me. That's it.
Oh, Kirk said earlier, I mean, it's documented with each concussion, the chance of getting one is exponentially more.
Mm-hmm.
Has that ever been discussed with you by doctors? Not this time and the last few times, because this is the third documented one since you've been with the Dolphins. Right?
Yeah.
Has that been discussed, and is that even?
It's been discussed.
You ask questions about that.
It's been discussed with me and the doctors, and I've asked questions about it. All of that.
And they've said it's still that would not be an issue. Or?
Yeah, I think the brain is it's just very there's just a gray area when it comes to that. If you do know that you're going to get long-term disease from it, or if you're not, I just think there's a lot of gray with it. For me, this is what I love to do. This is what makes me happy, and I'm going to do it. That's it.
You said it's obviously your decision, and you have so much more information than we do. But how much risk do you think you're taking to play again, if any more than the normal play?
Well, how much risk do we take when we get up in the morning to go drive to work, get into a car crash? Maybe, I don't know. Everything I think takes risk. So, to answer that question, every time we all suit up, we're all taking a risk that we could potentially get hurt, whether it's a concussion, a broken bone, anything. You get up off of the bed the wrong way, you potentially could risk you spraining your ankle. There's just risk in any and everything, and I'm willing to play the odds. That's it.
That is not what? That is not a fucking Tua that we know.
No. Besides that, there's just so much gray area. No, it's science, dude. It's black and white. It is as simple as it is. You keep banging your head, you're going to get CTE, and you're going to lose your mind at one point, and you're going to do something you do regret. You had wrestlers kill their families. You've had football players do things that they shouldn't have. CTE. There is no gray area there.
It's literally science.
It's literally fucking science. Then your take is, well, if you get out of your bed and you spring your leg, what? What does that mean? Dude, that's not what we're talking about here. We all know that if we wake up in the morning, we can get into a car crash and then our life is over. I get it. That's not what we're talking about here. This is people worried about your health, and you're just, I don't want a Guardian cap. I'm good. Yeah, no, my family doesn't matter to me. Not that it don't matter to me. No, their opinions don't matter to me. I'm good. I'm going to play. What, dude? Like,
the fact that he said, and I quote, "I love this game to the death of me." It almost sounds like I don't want to say he's on like a suicide mission. But if he keeps it up, keeps playing reckless like he is going to die. And there's going to be, and who knows what the league's going to turn into after that happens. So not only is he taking a risk for himself, but he's putting the future of the league at risk. Like, that interview was just mind-boggling. And I'm scared. I'm scared
crazy.
for him. I'm scared for this guy. Like, it doesn't even matter because before he went down, they weren't playing that great anyways. So it's not like they were gonna come back and, make this huge comeback turnaround when he came back in. Crazy. Absolutely, I'm lost for words in that. And after watching that interview,
Steph says he said he
Hey,
wants
Steph, how
to
you
be more
doing?
available. Huh?
I was saying, how you doing, Steph?
She says he said he wants to be more available. How are you gonna be more available for your team and you don't wear a Guardian cap? I mean, it's true. I mean, how are you gonna be able to be there for your team if you go down with another concussion?
Mm-hmm.
You go down with another concussion. I'm not saying that's gonna be the one that takes you out. That's gonna be the one that keeps you dead. Blah 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 blah. But then at that point, who steps in and says, "Hey, maybe you should not finish this year"?
I want to know who his doctors are. Who these doctors are that are saying, "Okay, you can go in."
And in that interview,
even my wife comments. She goes, "If he gets hurt again in the NFL, if he gets hurt again, the NFL, I believe, is going to get a lot of backlash, and new regulations is going to happen." I agree.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Oh, they already have that. With his kickoff rule.
it wasn't a big hit that did it the last time. He fucking ran into that guy. He ran into Hamlin.
He ran into DeMar Hamlin.
Yeah.
DeMar Hamlin is what? Just over 200 pounds?
And my thing is too, like when you watch the interview and stuff like that, when he's sitting there talking about all like it's in general, it's just crazy to me, his mindset towards it. And it's like
It's almost like he doesn't believe in it, or it's a joke. I don't know if that's where you're going with it, but that's how I feel.
It's just like he was taking like sarcastically.
All of it, the entire thing.
The whole entire thing is crazy. Like I said it already. I'm genuinely scared for this guy. And
He did.
the next time,
God forbid
it
he
happens.
seemed so annoyed answering questions. He honestly looked like he was forced to be there. He already knew what he was going to get asked about. Everybody knew that. That's going to be the hot topic every time he gets in front of a microphone for a while. But
Too much pride involved with people not getting the caps. I agree. Man,
That's true.
hey, Drew, you hit that shit on the head, dog. Because the Guardian caps aren't sexy. Because the Guardian
honestly,
caps
they
don't look good.
Stupid, but at the end of the day, if it helps
Hey,
you,
hey,
if it
bro,
protects you,
keep them black, baby. Don't add the little cap thing. Just put the pads out here.
yeah.
If it is proven to protect you, why not make it a standard? Why are you giving these guys the option? Because now you got a guy like this that desperately needs it. And whoever the hell is in his corner is giving him misinformation because he thinks it almost looked like he took it like, oh, there's gray area and stuff with CTE. No, bro, your brain is turning gray.
On Facebook, we're on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. We're also on TikTok as well.
Yards.
Just look up Lost Yards
same
podcast.
logo. Yep.
Yep, same one. But I want to hear I'm really curious as to what Mike McDaniel is thinking about all this.
I would like to hear his take.
He's been really quiet about all this. He has not said much. So I really want to know what's going on in that organization, that front office, the medical staff, Mike McDaniel, the coaching staff, the players, everybody.
I'm assuming the NFL has stepped in and told them to stay away from the cameras.
Yeah.
Obviously, Tua.
She said he's looking rough.
He's looking rough.
Obviously, Tua is the face.
And yeah, I mean, I think that Courtney has a point. Mike's just going to do whatever Tua says. He's not going to fight him on. He's not going to push back. But my thing
Right.
is that when you do love somebody and you do have a lot of appreciation for somebody, whether it's a player or it's a friend or whatever, at the end of the day, you should be the one in his corner saying, I think you should do this. You should be the one pushing him to that to make sure he's healthy, that he stays healthy. I don't like the fact that he's just staying hands off with it.
Yeah, because fuck what happens the rest of the season. I don't care if Tyreek, catches he has one catch and 10 yards every game the rest of the season. Tua's going to be he's going to be the face of like the story of this rest of the season.
Oh, you already know. And if something happens to him, like
it's bad news. If God forbid it happens, one more incident like this, and it's gonna be all over.
no, I'm talking about like God forbid, like he does something, right?
Oh yeah,
He
from
goes
the
off-
effects of it.
He goes
Yeah.
off the charts. You know how much of a black eye this will be on all of us. And I get it. They're in a soft division. Maybe they're thinking we can still climb back in here. The best team is the Buffalo Bills. You got a struggling Patriots. You got a struggling Jets team. Miami's right there. They can be number 2 maybe. And maybe sneak one by Bills if Tua comes back. Because Tua is the game changer. I said it. Can the Miami Dolphins be the Miami Dolphins without Tua? And people are like, no, they can. No, they can't. Nope. No, they can't. They've proved it. Time and time again here. So I understand it. I understand that they want to keep him. I understand that they want him to come back as soon as possible because they could potentially make a run here. Not this season.
No.
Because you're not going to win. If your team has to solely rely on just him being successful and being out there, you're not going to beat these other teams that have multiple weapons.
Hey, so
Steph.
how do you feel about your new addition? He looked good.
Yeah.
Even though Coleman had to tell him what play to run to get his touchdown, that was funny as hell.
Let's bring up the topic.
Did you see when Coleman talked about that? When he talked about after the press conference, he was like, "I didn't tell. I was just reassuring him. Nah, dog.
I was just reassuring him. He's the baller.
You
He knows
just
what he's
told him
doing.
what route to run, and then he scores.
So
that was pretty cool to see. I did like to see that.
And I have him on my fantasy, so go Bills.
Absolutely. It was hilarious. For those of you who are still in here hanging with us, spending your Tuesday evening with us, we appreciate you being in here. This is the Lost Yards podcast. Make sure you're hitting that like and follow button. Make sure you're subscribing as well, hitting that notification button every time we go live. We have all the support in the community. We greatly appreciate it.